This is not, I was going to say this is the commercial break that I tell you about, but it's not a commercial break at all. This is the bit where you hear about how being a member of the IHBC can help you structure the development of your own professional skills. So in a very non-advertising way, I'm going to urge you, if you aren't already a member, to take the plunge and join as an affiliate. This is the first step to full membership of the IHBC and a preparation for the professional life that you may have ahead. Affiliate status is an opportunity to take advantage of all the benefits of IHBC membership. Many of them are on this and include our regular news information, the context journal, the IHBC yearbook, all the sorts of things we've talked about today. Also reduced rates for events and lots of opportunities to get involved. But being an affiliate is not like joining the Stamp Collectors Club. It does come with responsibilities. It requires you to observe the IHBC's Code of Conduct. I talked about Code of Conduct this morning. So it instills in you the appropriate professional behaviour from the start of your career. I'd show you the whole of the Code of Conduct, but you'd be ever too long time reading it. So this slide has just got the main points in summary. It just sort of explains them quickly so you can get an idea. But you'll find the Code of Conduct both in the yearbook and on the website and all sorts of other places, so you'll be able to look at it if you want to. But you'll see that in essence, the Code of Conduct requires members of the IHBC to work to the highest standards, to be honest, professional and informed, to carry out continuing professional development, and I'll come back to that in a bit, and above all, to work properly to conserve historic buildings and to encourage others to do so, going back to what we were talking about earlier, about them going to clients or going to other people. An affiliate member can apply for full membership after completing an IHBC recognised course, many of your courses are, and 2 years relevant experience, or 5 years experience, possibly building on your existing skills in other professional disciplines. The accredited professional status allows the use of the letters IHBC after your name. Full members have satisfied all those multidisciplinary and interdisciplinary professional requirements of the IHBC. But alongside this, we've also recently introduced in the last year or so a new intermediate membership category, Associate. Now that's perfect for those who are currently able to meet some standards in one area of it's in one primary area of practice, but not all of them. So associates can be accredited in either evaluation, which covers history and research, in management, which covers legislation and policy and finance and economics, or an intervention covering design and presentation and technology. It's a more manageable route to full membership. It offers a way towards accessible and credible IHBC status in one area. It allows members to feel they're making progress and moving towards their full membership. And hopefully it makes the whole process less daunting and is a stepping stone towards full membership. To become either a full or associate member, applicants need to complete an application form. You need to complete an application form to show your abilities as a conservation professional. And these will demonstrate that you're able to that you are able to meet these areas of competence, the IHBC areas of competence, which cover the professional area of competence, covers the two most important areas, philosophy and practice, and looks at the professional background to conservation and how we go about our professional life. The three practical areas, evaluation, management and intervention, show how we achieve conservation by assessing and appraising, by managing, by conserving and sometimes by changing. The areas of competence not only regulate our professional standards but are our membership criteria. They form the basis for membership assessment. Showing you've reached these standards is the only way to IHBC membership. Full members need to have a good overall knowledge in these areas, as well as more specialised knowledge in some. We don't expect applicants to be experts in every aspect of conservation, but do have a general understanding on the whole, along with more in-depth knowledge in some areas. That is the right chart, yeah, I'm just making sure I've got the right one. This one shows how membership applications are assessed. So capable level in the professional competence, be capable overall in most of the various practical competences, but always skilled in at least one of these areas. Anyone only achieving unaware in any area won't be successful. So a successful application describes your skills, your knowledge, your experience and your understanding. This is the applications form, and a nice picture of Scotney Castle as well. Some people find the application form very daunting. It's not really so difficult. Many people launch into it thinking that what's required is reading, Sorry, I'm having a bad day. It's never happened to me before. Many people launch into it without thinking, and they think what they've got to read, they don't read the guidance, they don't do anything else about it. And it's a bit really like setting up something without, you're setting up the equipment without reading the manual, and you get a bit of a shock. And that's what happens. They put their application in, they haven't read the instructions, and it's wrong. So the simplest hint to making a successful application is that we say you look at each competence individually. You describe your skills and knowledge in that area of competence. You say how you're getting those skills. So if you went on a conservation course or you did some other piece of activity that gave you some knowledge. And then you say how you've put them into practice using real life examples and case studies. So it's not really that difficult. A professional body such as IHBC is defined by the skills of its members and how that expertise develops. All IHBC members are encouraged to continue to expand and develop their knowledge throughout their career. To ensure we're up to date, members are required to undertake at least 50 hours of continuing professional development, or CPD, over any 2-year period. But CPD isn't simply a box to tick. It can, for all of us, at whatever stage in our career, be useful for developing and enhancing our skills. So the key to IHB CPD, and this is the IHBC development plan here, is to set out your goals and aims. Drawing up a professional development plan like this allows you to consider which areas need strengthening and how you intend to do that. Few such opportunities come along which provide the chance to step back from things and consider what else you really need to know and how you're going to achieve this. What areas of knowledge will help you get a new job or a job? How can you move your career along? How can you ensure you are better or more confident at your existing job? After you've completed your course, you will hopefully be filled with lots of new knowledge. But by comparing what you know at that stage with the IHBC areas of competence, you'll be able to see which areas need further work to ensure your long-term rounded professional ability. So, whether your aim is to achieve IHBC full membership or simply to improve your professional knowledge, the CPD programme allows you a chance to reflect on what you need to develop and subsequently to look back on how if you actually achieved this. By recording each activity you carry out, you can assess how valuable it was, what you learned from it, and which of the competences, the IHBC competences, it helped you become more aware of. We hope that today's event is useful CPD to many of you, and passing on what you've learned to your course colleagues may also be CPD for them and for you, and it develops your presentational and other skills in the process. The Institute itself offers many CPD opportunities, including regular branch events, and our major national event each year, the annual school. Next year it's being held in Worcester, so not very far from here. But annually it provides informative formal sessions and lots of valuable opportunities to network informally, to meet other conservation professionals, to get to know what's going on. On the IHBC website you'll find details of the annual school going back some years. So I'm not pitching that you go necessarily to the annual school next year. I'm saying have a look at the website. There's all sorts of information on what happened in the past. And once again, it's a useful archive and useful research if there's information. If you find there's a theme that ties with something that you're working on, you'll be able to find out who the key players were, what they said, look at their presentations often as well, so there are summaries of what happened. We also publish an edition of Context every year related to the annual school, and that also has summaries of the talk, so if there's something that you're interested in, then that's a good starting place for that. You might not feel that you need additional CPD at the moment if you're studying hard on your courses, but CPD isn't just about attending lectures and formal seminars and training. The IHBC encourages its members to take an imaginative approach And this can include personal study, networking and volunteer activity. Perhaps you might consider volunteering with the IHBC. Sorry, thank you.